The Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 has been an automotive icon and a sports car par excellence for over 5 decades. When it comes to variety, no other model can compete with the Porsche 911. In this video, we will explain the different derivatives to you. From the very start, the first 911 set new standards. The concept, compact and puristic, a sports car for the road and everyday life. The iconic design, the 2+2 seats, and the flat 6 boxer engine in the rear of the original 911 can still be found in every 911 model. We'll now guide you through the 911 derivatives, so fasten your seatbelts. The 911 Carrera is the base model of the 911 family. The name Carrera is a reference to the legendary Carrera Panamericana race in Mexico. The further development was the 911 Carrera Cabriolet, with its innovative fabric top. Usually, the 911 Carrera models are rear-wheel drive, but not the 911 Carrera 4. With its 4-wheel drive, it has greater agility and driving dynamics. It's the all-rounder, effortlessly mastering even the most difficult of road conditions. The 911 Carrera S is the athlete of the family. In comparison to the base model, the 911 Carrera S has a more powerful engine and additional features, such as optional rear axle steering. The 911 Carrera T is positioned between the 911 Carrera and 911 Carrera S and stands for Porsche driving in its purest form. It reduces the 911 Carrera concept down to the essence, all that is required to experience pure Porsche driving pleasure. The T in its name stands for Touring and references the 911 T from 1968. The GTS models are the sporty top models of the 911 Carrera series and emphasize this by having the best driving performance of all 911 Carrera models. Unique exterior design elements and extended standard equipment compared to the 911 Carrera S models make the 911 GTS models vehicles with phenomenal sporty performance, but still suitable for everyday use. The distinctive style element of the 911 Targa is an aluminum rollover bar. What was initially developed as a safety concept to protect passengers during rollovers has turned the Targa into a design icon. The 911 Targa models are now only offered with all-wheel drive. The 911 Turbo was presented during the oil crisis in 1974. It was the first Porsche Series production sports car with exhaust turbocharger and boost pressure control. Technology transferred from Porsche race cars in the 1970s. Right from the start, the distinguishing visual characteristics of the 911 Turbo were its wide track and legendary rear spoiler. In the current generation, the 911 Turbo S model has 40 horsepower more than the 911 Turbo model. Both the Turbo and Turbo S are available as coupe and convertible body styles. The 911 GT models are an homage to motorsport. The designation GT has its origins in motorsport, where race cars had to be road approved for homologation in the GT class. Since then, the GT vehicles have stood for pure track performance, approved for use on the road. The 911 GT3 is a race-oriented road vehicle designed for daily use as well. The car is equipped with a naturally aspirated engine. In comparison, the GT3 RS has an even more powerful engine and weighs less. Also noteworthy, the refined body and chassis components. The GT3 RS is clearly focused on motorsport, with no major compromises. Its natural habitat is the racetrack, and it lets the driver know it. The 911 GT2 RS pushes the concept of the 911 to the absolute limit. The 911 GT2 RS is the fastest and most powerful 911 approved for road use. The biggest difference to the 911 GT3 RS is the drive concept. While the 911 GT3 RS uses a high-revving, naturally aspirated engine concept, the 911 GT2 RS is based on the powertrain of the 911 Turbo S. Let's put theory into practice with a little test. What is a 911 Targa 4S? First, we have the vehicle model designation, in this case the 911, followed by the name of the body type, Targa. The number 4 indicates the drive layout, which stands for all-wheel drive. And lastly, the letter S, which indicates the engine variant and equipment options. From past to present, each new model of the 911 series is infused with the spirit of the very first 911. That's what makes it so special. Its concept unites diversity and singularity in perfect harmony and drives the 911 model series into an exciting future.